The Herb Report, number 4. The Herb Report, something to do. Yeah. Hello everybody, rock and roll. Welcome to the Herb Report number 4. This is the special Independence Day version of it. Today's July the 4th, and you probably hear some of my neighbors shooting off fireworks here or whatnot. So anyways, I thought I'd talk about this week, or last couple of days. Basically, everybody seems to really enjoy these Herb Reports, so I'm going to keep on doing them, and they're pretty easy to do because all I really have to do is have a camcorder. And actually today what I'm using is my little JVC Firewire camera, and plug it into my laptop, and I'm using Safari, and Safari seems to be able to plug and play with this YouTube thing pretty easily. And I see a little bit of artifacts going on right now, and I think my syncing might be a little bit off on this one here, but we'll just live with it just because I just want to try a different camera out and then just the built-in camcorder part in there as well. Well, let's see. What's some things that went on since the last Herb Report. I think a lot of folks enjoy hearing Jim talk about the Stormtrooper prop making stuff, and I'll definitely hopefully get some more guest hosts on here as the weeks and months and years go by with the Herb Report. Well, let's see. Today, basically, yesterday was finals for Summer 1, and I can't believe how fast Summer 1 went by. I think it's just really amazing that this like the other day that Summer 1 started, and now it's already over. So it's it's amazing how fast time flies by. One thing I think might have affected is that I actually flew in on the day of. Well, actually, I flew in the day before, but I got home the day of at 1 o'clock at night, and I started teaching at 11:20 that day. So I still had some jet lag for that week, and it takes me about the same amount of time that I'm gone for me to kind of get back into 100%. And about 3 or 4 days into it, I'm kind of basically at 90% there. But to get the other 10%, I really need to be settled down where I was at, and I guess that just has something to do with the way you travel and whatnot. Let's see. Well, I had another great class, and I look forward to Summer 1 classes. Summer 2 classes as well, and then the fall is going to be here right before we know it. Summer going by. It's been raining a whole lot here in East Texas, and if you, I actually wrote a song about it and recorded the song while it's raining out. You can sort of hear it a little bit in the background, I think, and went out and shot some still picture to make a video out of that. And I think it's kind of a neat challenge to make a video just with this stills instead of the actual video on there. And actually, in some ways, it's kind of easier and it's kind of harder in the same way. So I don't know exactly what to think about that. And I just kind of enjoy doing different videos. And sometimes you feel like doing a standard video. Sometimes you feel like doing something kind of innovative and whatnot. And maybe it's innovative, maybe it's not. I'm not quite sure. However you enjoy watching it, then there it is. Let's see. Basically, running wise, I ran 9 miles last week, and I ran 9 miles so far this week. I think I have a chance to run a couple more miles this week. I went to some concerts type things and some plays and whatnot. That kind of takes away from my time to go out there and run and whatnot. So, anyways, of course, I enjoyed doing the artsy thing as well as going out there trying to run. And it's really amazing. I encountered this website. Actually, I think it's more like this web page that basically was talking about how we walk with shoes, and our shoes really hurt our feet. And basically, with it, it's saying that hey, that if you don't wear shoes, you walk more like a fox. And if you walk with shoes, you walk more like a cow. So basically, with your toes spread out without shoes on, you have better balance. Your knees are more bent. You're less likely to fall down or hurt yourself. So I'm not sure what it is. I do know at times it's definitely nice to get your shoes off, and maybe I'll go out there and try to run a couple of miles just in my bare feet and see if that makes a difference. I've actually seen some footage of some guy that actually ran a whole marathon. So it was at 26 miles with his bare feet. So maybe that's a way to go. And I think for a long time they didn't have shoe stores, so folks have been using their feet regular for a really long time. However, I guess they didn't have glass bottles back then and whatnot. But I guess walking on rocks is just as hurtful to your feet too, potentially. So that sounds like something interesting to try out as well. I've had a chance to play some Xbox. I haven't played any video games for a long time, and enjoying that again. This basically the Xbox. I don't have the three. I don't have any of the next gen versions of PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360 or the Wii. And the cool thing about playing some of the older video games is that you can actually get some games pretty economical now. $5 to $10 for some of these older titles, and it's really kind of fun. It, it seems like a lot of money. Video games. However, I remember that we used to collect cans when I was a kid, and then my sister and I, we actually saved up all our can money and bought for $50. It was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo. So we played that. So that was a $50 game at the time there, and I think it's like something like Narc was like 35 or 20, $30 back then as well. So I guess games have been about the same prices for a long time. Much like if you're getting a gig, it's kind of like $50 now, and it was $50 back in the '60s, so it really hasn't changed a whole lot. However, gas prices and everything else have gone way up as well. So, you think about it, $30 for a game. If you go out and eat two people, it's about $25 after a tip and whatnot. So it's really, I guess, not as much as $30 used to be back in the day. It still seems like a lot of money. One thing I think it's kind of funny for me is like whenever I price cars, I think back when I was pricing cars for the first car I bought. So I kind of look at prices and think, wow, that's pretty expensive. And then I remember, oh, okay, gas is, instead of gas being $1.25, gas is now almost $3. So kind of have to do that waiver type thing. At one point hamburgers were 15 cents. Well, before my time, but they were 15 cents, and now I guess a hamburger is $2, $2 or $3 now. So you can kind of figure out the inflation from that as well. Starting to write some more again. I'm not sure why the writing bug hasn't hit me as much. I've been writing songs. Songs are always going to be there. I felt in the last week or so wanting to write some more, and I still got the screenplay that I'm working on to finish. I got I got 40 some odd pages of that done. So if I can get another 50 pages of it, 50 or 60 pages of it, I'll have a good full script. Working on another couple side projects. Hopefully, we can film one or two of those this summer. I got the itch real bad to make some type of movie. Maybe this one of Herbert's typical sci-fi, fast, no budget movies. Maybe even this weekend, just to get out there and shoot something, have something to edit. So may only be starring me. Yeah, well, oh well. That's not the end of the world. I fought myself before, and I've won. And if you haven't seen that sci-fi movie, you may ought to check it out sometime. I think you'll enjoy that. So really, the summer's going by really fast. I guess hopefully all the rain will be done, and maybe if it's not, I'll just run in between or ride my bike in between the rain. And the cool thing is, if you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt, if you get rained on, hey, no big deal. It's just don't wear a suit. Hopefully, when it's about to pour down, I haven't got caught too often in the rain. Usually, and the good thing about East Texas, you wait 15 minutes, the weather is going to change, and that's not a bad deal as well. Well, hope everybody had a great 4th of July, and I had some good time to hang out with the family and barbecue and whatever you have to do on the 4th of July and everything. And I'm getting close to the end, so hope everybody rock and rolls and has a great day out there. And I'll see you the next time. Maybe I'll do one a little bit sooner, and hopefully have a guest host next time as well. Because even though I can ramble on for 10 minutes, it is nice to have someone to talk 10 minutes with me as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. The report is now over. The report is done. The report is over. The report is now done. Rock and roll, everybody. Remember, go to herbertmidgley.com. or nerdsong.com or googlenerd.com or tk652.com.